It was deep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very overwhelming.
Congratulations. I love this duo. I just want to first off say that from the Oscars stage to hear.
So do we.
You were both so sweet together. And just a huge congratulations on this film, the incredible reviews, the standing ovation at Cannes. Scarlett, this is your directorial debut. How emotional was that moment for you?
Oh, it was deep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was very overwhelming. Firstly, I'd never seen the movie with an audience before, and that was quite an audience. And I'd never seen it so enormous before, and it was quite a screen. And we had such an amazing reception at Cannes, also with a lot of other really talented first-time filmmakers as well. And I mean, it was extraordinary to see it with a group of people, knowing that it was an international community and that it played, that it transcended language, that it was the film has such universal themes that are, really human. And that was it was incredibly moving. And then to be there with June was extraordinary.
And it was ours.
Yeah.
I mean, that hit me, boy, a few times.
Well, this film is a real tearjerker.
Yeah.
Can I just say? And June, your performance is remarkable.
Thank you.
I imagine this script, when you first read it, moved you to tears as well.
Reading the script, it was just, I got to do this. This is wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah. And it gave such a, when I had read it and June was attached already to star in it, and I thought, oh, this is such an amazing, I mean, of course, we're used to seeing June in many ways, but we know her as a comedian, and this was a way to see the dramatic side of you at the same time, and it was such a showcase for her. It was a lot to play.
Well, Scarlett, I know you set out to honor your Jewish identity, also your grandmother. So I have to ask, does June or Eleanor, the character, remind you of your grandmother?
I don't know. I mean, you're very different than my grandmother was, very different person. Although she liked Werther's too.
Did she?
Yeah, I mean, who
There
doesn't?
you go. Yeah.
Who doesn't love a Werther's? Yeah, I mean, you're from such a different place too, and I think one thing that does remind me that is similar is that my grandmother loved music and theater, and she was she was a supporter of both of those things, and really exposed me to dance and modern dance and ballet and jazz music, and she just was such a lover of the arts, and so that is similar. But I think Eleanor, the character, is my grandmother she definitely said things that could be a little, they were touchy at points, a little salty. June, you're much more like, I feel, well, you're an actor, so you say what people want to hear. I feel like.
But what was really authentic,
you have more grace that way.
What was really authentic about this film is how you featured real Holocaust survivors. Talk to me about why that was so important in telling the story.
Well, it was never a question of whether or not we should have Holocaust survivors in the support group, but more if we could identify survivors that would want to participate or felt they could participate. And luckily, casting it in New York made that easier, because there actually is a larger group of survivors in New York, than in other places. And certainly the Jewish community really opened up for us. And Jessica Hecht, who's one of the actors in the film, was connected to a couple of people who were related to survivors, so we had a way to identify some people there, and the temple also helped us identify some people. So it was a group effort, but it was just extraordinary. It was so meaningful also for everyone on set as well. And gosh, that group, they were very patient with us.
They were great.
Well, June, as I mentioned, your lead performance is remarkable. At age 95, to see you doing this is so inspiring. And I just have to ask you, when you think about your extraordinary life, your career, your legacy, how do you hope to be remembered?
I was a good actress. I think that. And I have a son, so I think mother comes second. I really do.
That's very sweet. Scarlett, very cool when I read this. What do you remember about being 12 years old on the set of The Horse Whisperer? and realizing that you dreamt of being a director one day, and now seeing that dream realized. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed, watching Bob Redford command scene, you know, he was blocking a complicated scene inside a riding ring and a riding arena, and he was, you know, working with Bob Richardson, our DP, and then the first AD Joe Reedy, and they were mapping out like what they should be shooting next. And then on the flip side, he was coming and having very, you know, intimate conversations with the actors, and, you know, there was always time to let the performances, you know, allow for a period of discovery for the actors to find the performance. And it just seemed very interesting. I was like, he's doing it all. And I think that would be a pretty good gig. You know, and I feel that I could do this job now because of all that experience. I don't know that I could have done it, you know, 15 years ago.
Well, 2025 has been a monumental year for you. With the release of Jurassic World Rebirth, you are now the highest grossing actor of all time. That is insane. So cool. Has that sunk in?
Not really. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's temporary. You know, I try to remember that it's all temporary, but yeah, it's, you know, I feel very fortunate to work on projects that I have, you know, where I have been able to challenge myself, where there's new things to learn, and you know, and the fact that some of those movies all together could make a bunch of cash is great too. You know, keep the industry healthy, right?
Less worry at home. I imagine Colin is very proud. Your 5th wedding anniversary is coming up next month in October. What does that milestone mean to you?
I don't know.
5 years.
5 years? That's
a lot.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Significant. June and I are like,
I think that the gift is wood.
that seems fine. Wood?
I believe the gift
Oh,
is
that's
wood.
kind of disappointing. I don't know. What do you get somebody?
What do you want for wood?
A chair?
Are you crafty?
A frame.
A frame, a picture frame, maybe?
That's it. Yeah, get him a frame.
I could start whittling now.
I will say, though, people are really excited that he's back at SNL. So we're glad to see him back at the Weekend Update desk. It's going to be a good season.
That's the hope.
Well, thank you. It's great to see you both. Congratulations on this beautiful and very moving film.
Thank you.
There will not be a dry eye in the theater. Let me tell you. I'm like, oh, bring the tissues, people. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet both of you.